Hi everybody and welcome to my Karate Kid 2 reaction. I am very excited to watch these movies and thank you so much for recommending that I watch Karate Kid 2 and the Karate Kid 3. Okay. I wasn't sure if I should watch Karate Kid 2 and 3. I didn't know if they were, I guess, worth the watch because I know a lot of sequels can be a little disappointing and maybe not as good. But thank you for everyone who said I should watch them, especially because if I want to watch Cobra Kai, I'll know a lot more of the story and I'll understand a lot more. And I'll probably love Cobra Kai more because I watched all the Karate Kids. So yeah, look forward to the Karate Kid reactions every Wednesday. I guess there's only one more Wednesday after this. I'm only doing Karate Kid 1, 2, and 3. I won't do Karate Kid 4. But besides that, I know almost nothing about this movie. I'm very excited to hear more Mr. Miyagi wisdom. I'm excited to see Daniel fight and train and kind of grow as a character. I wanted Mr. Miyagi to grow as a character. I don't know the cast of this movie, so I'm hoping that... I know Mr. Miyagi and Daniel are in it. I'm hoping we see some of Ali, and I'm hoping we see some of Johnny. And I'm really hoping that Johnny's character grows as well, because in the last movie, I'm pretty sure I said this in the reaction, but I thought he wasn't the villain. Like, I know he was technically the villain of the movie, but he definitely wasn't a bad person. He was just kind of on the wrong side of everything, and there was a lot of miscommunication. But at the end of the movie, he sort of redeemed himself when he gave Daniel the trophy, and he's like, you earned it. And that really warmed my heart, because I knew Johnny wasn't a bad person deep down. I think. So I hope we see some of Johnny's character growth as well, if he's in this movie. Besides that, I hope the soundtrack is great, just like the first one. I'm hoping the shots are amazing, and I'm hoping the fight scenes are just as well choreographed. There's nice, wide, open shots, or like some fluid camera motion, stuff like that, which I really enjoyed from the first movie that I wasn't expecting. But besides that, let's jump into the Karate Kid 2. I don't even know how well received this movie is, so I'm very excited. I'm going in pretty blind. It already seems kind of epic. Oh! Don't hit me with this nostalgia, even though I watched it last week. Still nostalgia for me, I guess. Man, I hope the training shots... I hope there's a training montage, and I hope the training shots are just as beautiful. Are they just basically reminding me what happened? This is like a previously on The Karate Kid. Oh my god. This fight was so amazing. It still gets me just as hyped, even though this is like a recap. This is a long recap for the first movie, though.
Hey, keep ladies waiting.
That sucks. I did my best.
What did you say?
I said I did my best. You're the loser, man.
Oh, I'm the loser.
Tell him, Johnny.
You're gonna kill him.
Sensei,
Oh my god.
be sorry, okay?
Mr. Miyagi's gonna beat this man.
Oh, you're next.
Oh my god. I hope they fight. I hope they fight. I can kill you with my eyes. Oh. Oh. Ow. Yes! I knew he wasn't gonna hit him.
You could have killed him, couldn't you?
Hey,
Well, why didn't you then?
because Daniel-san, for person with no forgiveness in heart.
He wasn't gonna kill him. It was a little too much. Also, I'm glad Johnny backtalked his sensei because I really wanted that to happen. He has to do it by the end of the movie. Or maybe the end of the third movie. It's gonna be his character arc. So much for my character arc theory. That was such a big moment for him, and it was just over in an instant. Ali
You're not gonna be able to fix that.
is not in love with Daniel. Are you serious? After all that build-up in the first movie?
Watch.
Is he building a house for Daniel? That would be sweet.
In through nose. Breathe out the mouth.
That works. I feel like really calm right now. Haha.
Good. Focus, Daniel-san. Remember, breathe in, breathe out.
Okay, now do the whole house. Just like you did the fence and the car.
Refugee? Oh, yeah, that's great. From where?
Fresno.
It's for Daniel.
This say you brave. This say you lucky.
Oh, oh, that line.
You mind if I bring it by sometime to see it? Some other time, maybe.
Dude, it's not the time. Who could this letter be from? What if it's like a parent or something? No, he's too old for a parent to be alive, right?
My father
No, okay.
was arranged by her parents. She married someone else.
Oh, Mr. Miyagi's a scandalous little man.
What did he do when he found out about you two?
Challenged Miyagi to fight.
Some girl.
So they're not best friends anymore, I think.
You lost?
No. Never fight.
Oh, he
Next
just ran
day,
away?
leave Okinawa forever.
That means the challenge is still up. Is that what this movie's going to be about? So he left.
Daniel-san, never put passion before principle. Even if
He left his whole life behind because he didn't want to fight someone. No, this movie is I think it's gonna be all about Mr. Miyagi. It's just gonna be Mr. Miyagi's show, which I am so down for. I want to know so much about him and his life.
I'll help my mom pack.
No, go with him. Go with him. Oh, I think he still loves her, and he doesn't want to fight the guy, but he knows that if he goes, he's gonna have to fight him. Man, him leaving his country just because he doesn't want to fight someone really speaks volumes to his character.
Enjoy the flight.
Hey, Mr. Miyagi!
Yes! Yes! Yes, Daniel.
thank you.
I love their interactions. They're so wholesome. They love each other so much.
Keep running into the airbase.
Daniel-san,
Oh.
you look again morning. Maybe Tommy village be there.
Is the village not there? Are you? Oh my god. Are you serious?
If you fought Sato, you think your father would have been a referee?
No referee.
How do
Fight
you
to
know
the
who
death.
wins?
No one who dead doesn't.
I love this shot, by the way. It's just like a slow pan in, and then it just lingered on the two of them. It was such a nice little quiet moment. I appreciate it.
Hey, can you break a log like that?
Don't know. Never been attacked by tree.
You know, he has a point. Like, if you don't need to break a log, why would you try to break a log? I was about to say, that was a little bit aggressive. So these people work for his past girlfriends, and she's married to Sato. That's what I'm getting. And Sato doesn't like Mr. Miyagi. Ooh, that's not good. A warehouse? You don't want to be taken to a warehouse. Oh, Sato in the background. Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Uncle! Uncle!
Oh, Sato's their uncle. Oh, yeah.
You see your father. Then you see me.
You know, at least he's letting him see his father. So, at least Sato is a little bit nice. I don't want this book. Oh, this poor village. It looks so peaceful and cute. And this stupid air base is right next to it.
Where is she?
Nursing her father.
Don't.
I'm Daniel.
Why was that so strange? Oh, they're gonna... Is this his new crush? Is this the alley of this movie? Ah!
For your silence. I never married.
Really? Oh. Oh. I just got some chills because this is so cute. Wow, the location is so pretty. That looks so peaceful. I just want to sit on that bench and just vibe, you know, just kind of sit there and do nothing.
Miyagi-sensei, in dojo. Thank you.
Oh, they have a dojo? That's cool.
What are these things?
Oh, these rules to karate. Rule number 1. Karate for defense only. Eh? Rule number 2. First learn rule number 1. Ah, they're in love.
Well, it must have been terrible here. 15,000 Americans killed in like 10 days.
Yeah, and 150,000 Okinawan and Japanese. Why? We're all so stupid.
I love that Daniel just said the American death count because I feel like that's what you would be taught. You'd be taught the American death count in America, but you wouldn't really learn about how many other people died, like from the other countries. Right now? That man was just about to strike the death punch. There has to be some sort of fight at the end of this movie though. But Mr. Miyagi won't fight. So maybe Daniel's gonna fight the nephew? Oh, Sato took that hand away. Wow. That's a nice shot. Ooh. That's a beautiful shot too. Wow.
When my father died, I spent a lot of time thinking I wasn't such a great son. Did the greatest thing for him before he died. I was there with him.
Oh, I just got chills. That was a beautiful scene. And Daniel giving advice to Mr. Miyagi, that was really well done as well. Oh.
Very good, Daniel. Time for next lesson.
Oh.
Oh, that was a little close.
Oh. Don't try it with that thing though, Daniel. Are you stupid? Just try it without it.
Oh, come on, you got it. Just one turn.
Oh my god, Daniel.
Okay, come platform.
You gotta practice it beforehand. Imagine it just gets impaled, like, and then misses it. Miyagi's like, whoa. No, Daniel.
Alright, that was pretty stupid.
Daniel, that was so stupid.
Miyagi said that to father when same thing happened. Father agreed he was stupid.
He's such a good teacher. He doesn't get mad unless he really, really has to. It would have been funny though if Daniel just got stabbed and the movie was over.
I'll get it. I'll get it.
Oh man, are they gonna bully him?
What is this?
Oh, Daniel just, oh, turned the hierarchy on its head.
One time, he say he love you very much.
Wow. That must be a huge weight off of Mr. Miyagi's chest. He's been carrying that all his life.
I should have taken you with me.
Aww. Aww. Those are supposed to be your hands. The jump technique. Yay! I'm very disappointed that Ali wasn't in this movie. I wonder why she wasn't. Maybe they just couldn't get her. That's my thinking.
From my auntie.
That's terrific.
You try.
Oh no, not me.
Daniel just goes into a disco like, This is really cute, and I hope they show more of these two together.
Maybe we can take it on the road.
We are on the road.
I love when translations between languages don't add up. Maybe we can take it on the road, but we're on the road. That's smart. That's good writing.
Come take it back.
Oh my god. Oh my god. If they break the drum. Yes. Yes. Oh my god.
You keep for your collection.
He took that off just so he could show off.
Let me try to hurt you again.
You got any ideas?
Avoid him.
Kill him. Date what? Kill him.
What's going on? It means that they are falling in love again.
I don't think there is a falling in love again. I think they were already in love. They're just rekindling it.
Go.
You go. Have a good time.
Oh, we can go tomorrow. It's
Nice.
no
See
big
you
deal.
later.
But we don't have plans. There's nothing said.
Hey, Daniel Sam, never keep lady waiting.
That is probably the best advice that he's given. And I think he said that also because he kept her waiting for so long. Aww.
Legend is, if you race up to the castle and win, your wish will come true.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I'll give you a head start.
Not necessary thing.
Not necessary. I can teleport. Aww. The soundtrack is still good. I'm happy to say the soundtrack is still good. Oh wait,
And you know
that's really small. I thought it was really big.
So what do you want to sell?
Oh, she wants to be a news anchor or something? An actress? Oh, a dancer. I'm dumb. Obviously she wants to be a dancer.
Bring your friend.
Okay.
Good. See you there.
Like to go to dance?
Sure.
Yeah, because his high school dance at the start of the movie was a bust. That's for sure.
Oh, he said he had to come into town to get a part for his refrigerator or something.
Oh, I know that stuff.
Their hands keep like touching each other's. Oh my god. Just hold hands already.
See, I told you. You gotta
But he
use
looks
your
so
hip.
strong.
No, you gotta be strong here, not here.
Yeah. Daniel's repping us with the muscles. The muscles.
Maybe some other time.
There is no other time.
Oh my god, dude. This guy is so aggressive all the time.
Not all bets. Not yet.
Oh. Oh.
What do you expect me to do?
Focus.
Daniel, you just gave a speech about how it's up here and not here. Come on. Live up to that. Yes! Good job, Daniel.
Thank you, Sato. Pleasure to business.
Rub it in his face. Oh my god, he's gonna want to kill him even more. He can't break it. He's not at peace with himself. He can't break it.
What has happened?
Yeah, that's a good question. What has happened? Something happened. I think the guy's kind of thinking about it too. Woo! Look at Daniel go! He's got those crazy legs.
You're very good. You tease me. You're a great dancer.
I mean, I would hope she's very good. She wants to be a dancer. Are they gonna kiss yet? Ah! Okay, ruin the moment, dude.
Don't worry about the little friend, huh? We take her home.
What the heck? Come on, Daniel. Yeah, do it. Ah, you did it. Nice little callback. What? We fight now. It's high noon, except it's midnight. If he rips that... No! The disrespect. Oh my god. Yes! Yes!
Good boy.
Does this count as defense? He's actually gonna try and kill him. Ooh. Ooh.
Coward.
Why do people think Mercy's coward? Mercy is far from it. Okay. You're so tough, you knocked over this stone statue. Ah. Did Sato just leave? He's like, kill Daniel and then I'm just gonna leave. Like, we'll find Mr. Miyagi some other time. Daniel really just gets around with his girlfriends. If he leaves her, he's a player. That's all I'm gonna say. Come with him. And you can see her. Look how well that's framed. You can see Daniel's lover in the background and Mr. Miyagi and oh.
Memories with regards to the cuts.
For a good catch.
For their safe return.
Thought any more about dance school?
I told you.
If she comes to America, there's dance school. Oh my god.
Let's go see.
Okay, come on.
This movie sucks. I'm just joking. I like this movie, but how dare they?
You win. I fight you.
Oh, he has no other choice. He has to protect everyone else.
They are charged. Everything gone.
It was one thing that he was trying to get to the villagers to get, or hurt the villagers to get to Mr. Miyagi. But that he actually likes to do it.
What's this?
Last will and testament.
That's his will? I thought that was like someone else's will for some reason. His will?
Impossible, Danielson.
If he made a will, then he's sort of expecting to die. And he fixed his dojo. She's praying for him too. Oh wait. I'm dumb. It's a tea ceremony, I think, right? The smile that she got, the little smile when he walked in. That's cool. Wow, there's so much care put into this. She's so careful with every single movement, but also so concise. She's like, yeah, you're not supposed to drink the whole thing. I'm supposed to have some too, dude. Oh, hair down. Oh, and the music right now is so good. Yay. Yay, 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 yay.
Oh no!
How it gets ruined every time. Oh my gosh.
Let's save here! So where are we going now?
Are they gonna karate fight in a storm, dude? That would be awesome. I loved that scene, by the way. It was no dialogue, but the expressions spoke so many volumes. That was such a good scene. Mr. Miyagi's too nice.
He's dead!
No, he isn't.
Now when I am helpless!
What is this guy talking about? Haha, you did it.
Help him!
Oh my god, dude, help him.
I cannot help him.
What? That's dishonor in its finest. Nice. Nice, Daniel. The music is so good right now.
To you, I am dead.
What? Where's he going? Why did he just run into the storm? Was he too ashamed to be in the bunker?
What's all this? What's Sato doing here?
Helping. Helping the village.
My teacher.
Daniel's sort of become a teacher.
You put your mind to it, anything can happen.
Is she gonna go with him to America? Woo! Play those drums, man.
Till you do it. You're gonna be terrific. It's true.
She's gonna be great. She's gonna be great.
See her practice, she's really amazing.
Oh, he really, really likes her. What the heck? Is this guy out of his mind? Does he want to fight? Does he want to fight?
Tournament is for real.
What? That was a cheap shot. Oh. Oh, dude. Ah, the crane. Oh, it didn't work this time. I like that there's no music. It really gets you into this scene. Oh my god, that was strong. He broke the rock. Is he gonna do the drum dance? Oh, oh. Here we go. Here we go. The music kicks in. Okay. Okay. Yes.
Live or die, man.
Die.
Die.
Daniel's not gonna let him die. Okay. I hope this stupid guy doesn't get up and try and kill Daniel. Both of them end right after the fight. Both the first one and the second one. Nice. And that was my reaction to the second Karate Kid movie. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it too. I still haven't seen the reviews for this movie, but I can see why, if it does have bad reviews, why it would have bad reviews, because there is almost no karate in this entire movie. It is mostly talking and talking and walking and talking and silence and talking with a little fight at the end. I didn't mind it. In fact, some of the talking scenes and the silent scenes especially were done really, really, really well. But I can see why people would have an issue with it. Maybe in the third movie they try and make up the lack of fighting in this one with a ton of fighting. I don't know. That would be interesting to see. I'm excited to watch that one. Anyways, this is about the second one. What I really liked about the movie was, in fact, the silent scenes. Not so much the scenes with the dialogue, but the scenes where it was just pure silence. Like especially the tea scene between Daniel and Kumiko, I think that was her name. That scene was amazing, and I could get so much information from that one scene just by watching their actions. I didn't even have to listen to the dialogue, and that's how you know you've done a silent scene really, really well. Another thing I really liked about this movie was that even though there was no karate in this movie, well, besides the end, there was no karate in this movie, it kind of showed that karate isn't just fighting, and that karate kind of stems from everywhere. You could see it especially from Kumiko. I'm sorry if I'm saying her name wrong. She was like a big part of this, where her dance moves, for example, were super similar from karate, and you could really tell that karate kind of derived from some form of dance, like most martial arts, right? Come from some sort of dance, or kind of look like a dance of some sort. And then you could see it again when people were making tea. They were so careful and they were so elegant, kind of putting it down and then lifting their hand up, like all with a purpose though, which is kind of what karate is, and that's what Mr. Miyagi has been teaching Daniel, like simple movements, but everything is with a purpose, and his karate kind of looks like dancing. And so I just kind of made that connection. I don't know if that was intended, but that's what I kind of made in my mind while I was watching this, and I thought that was really cool. Mr. Miyagi in this movie. I love that this movie delved into his life. I would have liked a little bit more action in this movie, if I'm being honest. The middle part of this movie dragged for me a little bit. But whenever Mr. Miyagi was on screen and he would say something that would blow my mind, like some sort of god-tiered knowledge, it was awesome. And I'm really happy. Actually, I was gonna say I'm really happy that he got to be with the girl that he loved at the end, but we don't know if she went back to America with him or not. I'm assuming she does, because I don't see why she wouldn't anymore now that Sato is nice. But I don't know. I was gonna say I'm glad that he got his girl, but he's with her right now, but he has to go back to America at some point, so I'm hoping that she comes with him. Besides that, yeah, he dropped a lot of knowledge. He was really he was way more funny in this movie, way more charismatic, I think, especially when he did like the little beak on the guy at the start, on the bad sensei at the start of the movie. Yeah, I don't know. He was just same old Mr. Miyagi with more character depth, and I'm glad that they took a whole movie to kind of delve into this really interesting character that you didn't really know much about in the first one. Daniel in this movie, he kind of took a back seat. Obviously, I think this was Mr. Miyagi's movie. I think this movie should have either been called The Walking Kid, The Talking Kid, or Mr. Miyagi. I don't think it should have been called The Karate Kid too, because there wasn't a lot of karate, as I've said 100 times. There wasn't a lot of karate in this movie. Okay, Huxley. But Daniel in this movie was good. I love that his character arc has now become, okay, be loud. I love that his character arc in the first one was him learning karate and learning that karate is for self-defense, stuff like that, kind of you know, building his confidence up. And in this one, he kind of became more of a teacher. He gave Mr. Miyagi some really beautiful advice, which that scene was amazing. That scene was actually amazing. And he also gave Sato advice. So I love that he started embracing teacherhood. He's evolving from student to master, you know? I really, really like that. Doing some yoga, dog yoga. Sato in this movie, I thought he was a little bit over dramatic a lot of the times, and he kind of changed his mind about something that he'd been thinking about for 40 years really, really quickly, which I thought was a little odd. But then again, Mr. Miyagi did save his life, so I don't blame him. Kumiko in this movie, I really, really liked her. I liked her more than Ali, which is saying something because I really liked Ali. I thought she had more depth, more personality than Ali, and she was on screen longer. I'm trying to do a review. I can let you out. She was on screen longer than Ali, which I really liked. I liked that they gave more time to the female character that Daniel was interested in. Daniel is a player, by the way. Like, he had broken up with Ali like 2 days ago, and then boom, fallen in love with Kumiko. Like, come on, Daniel. Yeah, but I really liked her as a character. She gave Daniel some really good advice. She gave him something that would make him either want to stay there with Mr. Miyagi or kind of go home. And she gave him a reason to kind of protect the village as well. Like, it wasn't just because Mr. Miyagi was sad. It was like someone he cared about home besides Mr. Miyagi's was affected. So it kind of helped him get into the story more as well, or she did. Now for my disappointments. Johnny and Ali were not in this movie at all. At the start of this reaction, I was like, I hope Johnny gets a really cool character arc. He was in it for like 5 seconds. I mean, he said no to his sensei and then was beaten up by his sensei and then wasn't in the movie again. And maybe that's just because they just wanted to tell another story, and probably is. They wanted to tell Mr. Miyagi's story. Johnny already had his story arc in the first movie, but I kind of wanted to see more of him because I really enjoyed him and I thought there was a lot more to his character, which is why I'm excited for Cobra Kai, like really excited, because that is about Johnny. And Ali in this movie wasn't even in it. She was mentioned at the start that she had broken up with Daniel and was in love with this football player, which is really rude. And like what? Like, could they just not cast her for the movie, so they had to figure out a way to make her not be with Daniel? Because, or was she like busy or something, like scheduling conflicts or something like that? Because that seems super, super forced. She was like, they were in love at the end of the first movie, and this movie takes place right after the end of the first one. And like 5 days after the first movie, however long that high school dance was, she breaks up with him. I don't know, it was just like a weird thing for me. I was expecting her to be in this movie. I'm glad Kumiko came in and I liked her better than Ali, but it was just a weird decision for me. Yeah, the shots in this movie were brilliant. The shots in this movie were really good, especially those wide shots. I actually wonder where they filmed this. If you guys know, you can let me know below. But yeah, the ocean shots, the mountains in the background, that little village that I want to just like sit in and kind of just stare off into the distance. I don't know why I felt like doing that when I was watching the movie, but that's what the village made me want to do. Just like peace. Yeah, again, there were some pacing issues. The start was really fun, but then when they got to Okinawa, it kind of slowed down like a lot. And it wasn't boring. It was just kind of a very big change of pace, especially from the first movie. And there were points within it that I was like, okay, maybe they could have had a little action scene. They tried to pepper some action, but it wasn't like, there was no karate, and that's what I wanted. I wanted karate. And they tried to give us a very character-driven story with trying to pull focus away from karate and kind of center you onto Mr. Miyagi and Daniel's relationship, and just explore Mr. Miyagi's life more, which I appreciate them trying, but I don't think they pulled it off 100%. But the fight scene at the end was really cool. Very well shot. Just like the first one, I was hoping that they'd shoot the karate very well, and they did, which was good. Nice wide shot. Their kicks are hard, man. They can like kick through rocks or something. That's crazy. I hated that guy, by the way. What was his name? Something like that. I hated him. I hated him more than the guy I hated in the first movie, like Johnny's sidekick or whatever. Like what? Like you're gonna kill this? What? He just made me upset. That's all you need to know. He just made me upset. So yeah, I'm very glad you guys made me watch this movie. And I'm excited for Karate Kid 3, seeing what they do with that movie, how they finish off Daniel and Mr. Miyagi's story. And I know Mr. Miyagi is in the fourth movie, and I'm pretty sure Daniel isn't in the fourth movie. So I guess the third one is an end for Daniel's story, and Mr. Miyagi's story ends at the third one, and then continues again in the fourth one / ends. But I'm excited to see the final chapter for Karate Kid. It's a series that I've really enjoyed. I really, really loved the first one, and I liked the second one. I liked what they were trying to do, but I just don't think they stuck the landing. They stuck the landing the whole way through. Anyways, yeah, thank you for watching. If you've made it this far into my review, thank you so much for listening. It means a lot for me. Yeah, and if you like this video, that's awesome. Thank you, and I'll see you next Wednesday for The Karate Kid Part 3.